Alright, so, blah, 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 blah. I guess actually I just went past a, yeah, I just went past a quest post. We might as well just, go from here. I do like this. Okay, so, I do need to fight more rogue Embermanes, Shrikes, Charog, and a Drask. I'm gonna find a hunt for everything. Hopefully, eventually we'll start getting up there so we don't have to worry too much about, like, really undergeared people slowing me down. Oh, and we're already going on a hunt. Really wish you would tell me which. Unless there's a way that I can check my, like, my current target. No, it doesn't look like it at all. Alright, so we're gonna wanna, I mean, mainly I think what I need to do is go for the grass. Alright, looks like these guys are fairly well equipped, so we might be up against something a little bit tougher this time. But yeah, I'm gonna go find some grass. Because I need that healing. I think after this fight, I'm probably gonna just turn on my own music, because this... I like this game. I like it a lot. The music is so inconsistent. It's so minor. Oh, is this only a 3-man party? Looks like it's only a 3-man party. I hope that doesn't slow us down. Well, I guess the hardest thing I'm gonna have to fight, though, is a Shrike. Everything else is a rogue. Can you actually chat during a hunt? Yeah, there's a little chat log in the chat log in the bottom right, so I can fairly reasonably communicate with people if I so chose. I mostly don't because I'm an antisocial person, but if I need to actually communicate with them, I'm totally willing to do so and capable. All right, let's go up. I gotta go mining and stuff, but I think what I'm gonna do for mining... Oh, really? We've already found it. I'm gonna hold off for a moment. Why is that guy glowing? I have no idea. Maybe it's something to do with the rarity? But yeah, it's supposedly somebody already found it. Either that or they're just showing off. No, I'm hearing noises. Alright, so this sucker is new. I'm gonna keep grabbing turtle grass for a little bit longer. I'm gonna be a bit of an ass. Sounds like it's kind of a bit of a beast. Hello, you look cool. Ow! Already. One, two, three. Let's get out of that. Alright, I assume we go for the tail. Gotta worry about that a little bit. What is he up to? Oh. He's like kicking up like molten rocks that sets you on fire. Oh, and that's a goat thing over there. See, this is the kind of thing... This is the kind of thing that I could probably reasonably fight a little bit more without taking as many hits. And also I can use my combos to great effectiveness here. Technically there's like a third section of that combo, but I ain't using it. I'm also noticing, I think my lantern charges a fair bit faster with, like it charges a lot faster with, fast attacks, so... I mean, it really does seem like these sights are the way to go. It looks like they've got the same combo. It's not quite the same. We still have my blade splint. No. It's the same combo. I hope some of the Endgame. What is he up to? I don't know. Yeah, I hope some of the endgame, like, sets actually have completely different combos for extra cool. Ow! Oh, I'm on fire. Stop, drop, and roll. Oh, it really is stop, drop, and roll. That's kind of appropriate. Well, I might as well go. Oh, come back. I want to heal with you. Note to party members, don't stand in fire. It's a bad move. Note to party members continued. Don't remain on fire. Note to butts. Note to last party member. You're dumb. I mean, so am I, but what was I supposed to do there? I guess I could have just let it go and... I'm gonna give that a 1. I mean, honestly, probably is fine. Well, I thought he was going to be easier, but it turns out I am flammable and my teammates are extra flammable. Wander the blue crystal on the floor. Not really that useful. Really not that useful. Like, honestly, I would have been totally fine, except for that circular flame wave went way farther than I thought it was going to. And I was in the middle of a revive animation. Be cool if the grass caught fire. Became an environmental hazard. I think that would be so much cooler than that, like, dumb lava burst thing. Okay, so we got some quests to do, so I might as well see what they are. Pick them all up. Just so I don't have to repeat too many objectives. So what do you want? Slayer, you've proven you can handle the local behemoths, but if you've got what it takes for a real challenge, prove to me that you can defeat a cold-blooded beast known as the Scrave. Alright, so there's another quest. I don't know, I feel like the constant quest treadmill just to unlock every new beast is kind of silly after a certain point. I feel like it should be kind of a tiered system. So like, you know, the Shrike and the Gnasher, I don't know, whatever.
Yes, what is it?
Alright. Shipwright stuff. Yes, this is good. And this other thing is still burning. Well then, let's put this all to good use and get to work, eh? Alright, so we have airdrop resource spotter. So, do I just make this stuff? Fortunately, it doesn't really tell me what these things do, and can't really make many of them, but whatever. I wonder if I actually get to... I wonder if we could actually get to keep the resources we grabbed, even though we died, or I died. I don't know, whatever. You! Please tell me I can make a whole bunch of healing items. Nope. Looks like, if you die, you don't get to keep any of the stuff you grabbed. Well, I'll live. Oh, it's right here. There we go. Alright, so let's do Shrike, Charog, Drask, Embermanes. And hopefully we don't run into as many dum-dums. You can jump. Not with your weapons out, actually. You cannot jump. It's so... Oh! Jump is F! I guess you can! Oh, and sheath is... And unsheath is X. Okay. I don't know which I should, do. Jump or dash through things. I was naked there for a second. Alright, so I have no idea what we're up to. I really hope they increase the amount of biomes we're dealing with, though. Jump. Okay, well, we got a full party of 4, and it looks like these guys... Looks like at least Lazo has been on quite a number of hunts, and Xanthus, I don't know. I feel like I'm in better hands with this hunt. Watch this just be the rogue Embermane. Just wildly out of luck here. That'd be unfortunate. Alright, I was gonna turn on some music. Yeah, let's turn on some music. I like this game, but the music is just almost never on. Oh, there we go. Okay, let's turn on some soundtrack. What do we want to listen to? I might just turn on like Duelist for the time being. I feel like the Duelist soundtrack is probably a good choice. Is it? Okay, it's just taking forever to turn on. I guess we could turn on some smooth jazz, but there's just something that feels wrong about that. I guess we could turn on Viking Squad. That'd be amusing. Oh, it doesn't look like they're in combat yet, which is a good sign. I guess I'll just focus on grabbing grasses. Never mind, they already found it. Poop. And that's fruit sap. And skyberries. Well, that's not helpful. At least I've got, like, the little, like, warp thing. Oh, we're up against a Shrike here. Also sounds like my music is crazy quiet. Well, they can deal with it for a bit. Because I gotta get a couple of these resources. Even though this is kind of... This is kind of jerkwad nonsense. Okay, last thing. I gotta turn up my music. Trying to play with really quiet music is probably not a good idea. Okay, let's go fight this Shrike. I'm here now. I'm not just a shitty party member. Oh, goddamn. Those sound effects. Or is it voice? Might be voice. I don't know. Whatever. Oh, I should probably actually... Is it just me, or did it get louder somehow? I thought I was out of the impact range for that. Can I even hit him from there? Awesome. Though I'm not entirely sure I'm going to be able to do a whole lot of these things. I've got to turn that those sound effects like all the way down. I'm not actually sure if those sliders do anything. Definitely does not sound like it does. Okay, did he just smack me with his butt? He just smacked me with his butt. Alright, so supposedly this blue vent heals me. So it does. I was not aware that we just had field-based healing. That's kind of awesome. Yeah, no, it just got like ridiculously... It got ridiculously loud for some reason. Oh well. I'll be the only healthy party member for the time being. But yeah, I really gotta give credit to the, I really gotta give credit to the, let's see. To the chain scythes. They are so satisfying to use. Like, comparatively, they just work so much better than that axe, in my opinion. Okay, let's get away from that. There we go. Yeah, this should... Ow! This should go so much more smoothly. I guess I will turn on my healing zone next. I will be the team healer. And I will miss. Get away from whatever the... Oh, yeah. Boop. Yeah, having a healing lantern is super helpful. And the quick dodges should actually be... The quick dodges should be more helpful too. Yep. There's the A-ship fuel. I'm backwards, but I'm hitting him. I will take it. Ow. Do we think this is time for cranberries? Yeah, this is probably time for cranberries. Holy shit. He's got a hate boner for me right now. And it looks like the vent is out of juice. Well, I did kind of use and abuse it. That chain swinging move is just too good. It just cannot be beat by any of the other combos I've seen. I wouldn't mind trying Hammer at some point, but I might just do that with the Rogue Dracoth or whatever its name is. Ow. He's getting swingy. Unfortunately, when you just start swinging like that, it's kind of hard to get away from him because he just stun locks you a little bit. Oh, that's okay. Oh yeah, we're gonna be killing this guy in much shorter order than the last fight. Especially when you have 3 people doing the windmill. That windmill is just stupid. I don't even know if it does enough damage, but it's just like the most satisfying thing ever. That backhand hurts. Juice. Is he coming for me? I don't know if he's coming for me. Let's grab the Aether thing. Aether Wisp, and missed. And yep, there we go. Get away from him. He's looking kind of worse for the wear. I hope they add more like damage spots on the owl just to make it seem like I'm hitting him more often. Because it does feel like, or not hitting him, but, you know, to kind of show that health bar, non-health bar. Because I just feel like, I feel like you hit him a couple of times. Oh, wow, we've already got him onto phase 2. Nice. I'll take it and I'll grab some, grass over there. Unfortunately, it feels like I'm going to be low on Aether Wisps, of all things. Oh, well, that's fine. On a scale of 2.0 to 7.4, how good is this game? I put it somewhere between, like, a 6 and a 6. I mean, part of the problem is this is early access. It's impossible for me to, like, accurately tell you how good a game is, because right now it's incomplete. There are hitches, there are bugs, there are just minor problems here and there. And I also just haven't played... Yep, I haven't played enough of it to really know. However, the core gameplay is good. Like, people will always ask in relation to these, like, how good is it? And the answer is, like, well, I mean... It's got my favorite part, which is, like, the gameplay is good. Fighting the monsters feels really satisfying. The character creation, the town stuff, all that stuff sucks. Like, real bad, but that's not the game. It's kind of like complaining that Poké Centers are boring in Pokemon. Like, yeah, technically true, but probably kind of a meaningless criticism. Okay. But, like, I was on top of him there for a second. But, like, the monsters are like, the best part of this. The behemoths are so satisfying. And they got them down pat. And, like, controlling my character feels really good. The character creation is a crime in this game. Luckily, it also kind of doesn't matter. Like, how often am I ever going to see my character anyway? Not nearly as often. The weapon variety is something that needs to be bolstered, though. And I do hope that they add some level of, like, variety within, too. Is he dead? No. He's getting there. This group definitely hurts a lot more. I wonder if you can actually... knock a behemoth off the side. I wonder if they would even work. Ow. Stop butt slapping me. You dumb bird. I get shit to do. Nope. It also helps that I found a weapon that I absolutely adore. That doesn't suck. Because I was having trouble with the axe. The axe just wasn't... I wasn't feeling it. The combo was just too slow for me, where this is just, like, pretty zippy and it's got a really, really good combo. Neener, 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 you can't catch me. What's that? You want to mess? I don't know. Yep. I really enjoy fighting the Shrikes. They feel good. Okay, so he's probably on me. Did they get him? They got him. Okay, cool. I was like, I don't want to be like an ass. And just, I don't want to be an ass and not resurrect the guy. But it felt like it was coming. I don't know, whatever. He got it. Oops. I will admit, though, the axes look really nice in this game. You have 5 Slayers on the team. As far as I can tell, it's only 4 at a time. Which sucks a bit. It would actually be kind of nice if you could have like larger teams, especially for bigger monsters. Like imagine if there were a couple of monsters that actually required like straight up 8 people to that like required 8 people to fight. That'd be so satisfying. Unlikely to happen, but it'd be cool. Like, effectively, raid boss behemoths. True behemoths. Then again, we might actually just get true behemoths. Because, like, there's no reason why we can't run into extremely large, like, ridiculous monsters here. I'm so glad I figured out how to equip my healing lantern. It helps. And there it goes. Beak fragment. Oh shit, did we actually chop the beak off? I have no idea. Oh, banner. Bet. I need to upgrade this thing. It is, not fancy. I don't know. I don't know if we actually got his, I don't know if we got good enough stuff there. Well. Or the damn pitfall traps. Yeah, there need to be traps, actually. Like, consumable traps and bombs and stuff. That'd be super satisfying. I might actually have to turn the music off. I feel like the, I might actually have to go back to the regular music just because I think the sound effects sound really, like, weird without it. Yeah, let's do it. We can just alt-tab while we wait for this. Yeah, sleep bombs, arrows with different effects. I hope they have a whole bunch of ranged weapons. I'm really curious about what their monetization plan is, though, because it doesn't strike me as the kind of game that's going to go pay to win. And I mean, actually, very few like actual good games are pay to win anymore. Most pay to win stuff is like sort of. Most pay to win stuff is like usually locked to the mobile market. Nowhere else. Okay, so we got a bunch of Shrike traces actually. Satisfying. Bombing the monster whom you knocked out, sleep bombing. Okay, I apparently do not know nearly enough about Monster Hunter to get some of these things. I never got into it. I'd loved to have done so, but it was all like handheld. Yeah, it really does sound like it's... I don't know what VGI is. I'm going to turn on VGI and we'll just see if that's any good.
You need weapons? Wills has weapons.
Okay, so let's see if I can upgrade my Shrike blades. Yeah, it looks like it. Might as well just keep buffing the damage on these things. I'm going to be using them forever. Or maybe not forever, but for a long time. Okay, so we need a broken bicuspid. Well, I don't think I'm gonna have that anytime soon. Alright, let's, yeah. Let's go see if I can get, some new gloves or maybe a new hat. Both would be good. Let's see. And we're free. Awesome. What is this guy wearing? I really wish you could actually look... Oh, he's wearing the full, Shrike set.
Welcome to Highsgetter's Smithy.
Okay. So I can make gloves, which we might need. Because I think I've already got Berserk. Actually, I might be able to make the helmet, too. Okay, we'll make the gloves because we need them properly. And no, can't. But I could upgrade. Oh, we need a concentrated power Shrike speed. Oh! And they do come with extra features if you do so. So fighting the Shrike repeatedly is not a bad move. Oh, so you can actually see what effects they come with. So eventually I get quick as well. I'm curious about that. Sure. Let's keep going for the Shrike set. Can I keep going? All right.
I like your style.
I don't really know what changes here, but I'll go with it. All right. Some more Shrikes, more Embermane, Scrave, everything. I'm not really sure about the Scrave yet, though. We'll hold off on the Scrave. Gotta go fast. Gotta go chin. I definitely want the Shrike helmet, though. I can go with the Gnasher. I could go with the Gnasher coat for at least a little while longer. But not quite yet. As far as I can tell, the only way to get chroma cores is to buy them with platinum. Or gathering 100 chroma dust. Yeah, my assumption is this game is going to monetize itself purely with aesthetics. So if you want, like, cooler dyes or armor skins and stuff, I'm actually pretty okay with that. I think cosmetic monetization is actually a really good way for a lot of free-to-play games to make money. But I also feel like a lot of these games, they should almost, I feel like it actually would be really cool if this game let you get up to, say, like, T2 or something. You know, kind of a certain tier of monster, and then it's just like, okay, now you have to buy the full game. And the full game's like $30. I don't know, I guess I like free-to-play and all, but I feel like too many games go for it. It's probably better that these guys go free-to-play too. I guess I'm just consistently afraid that people are all going to go like the Warframe route, where it's just like grind to victory, which becomes kind of scary because it's like, but I don't really have time to grind these like billion games. I guess this game's already grindy enough, so I don't know. Just to some degree, I actually just like a streamlined experience that I play for and get like a solid product. And I feel like free-to-play just makes me feel kind of weird about it all. I guess maybe I'm just a fan of old models. There are some people that do it well. I'm looking at you, Path of Exile. And, I mean, to some degree, this game too. And, what else? What other ones were, like, really good? I don't know. I don't pay enough attention. I don't play enough free-to-play games. I guess Guild Wars, kind of. Guild Wars does it really well where the base game, like the original release, is free-to-play now. And then if you want actual access to the cool fun stuff. Oh. Found the sucker. I'm gonna give him a bit of a pass, though. I bet there's some stuff I can mine. I don't think he's immediately gonna come for me. Uh-oh. Well, that sucks. Teleported me out, but yeah, I got stuck inside of a tree. Oh. I'm lost now. I think it's this way. But yeah, it looks like, oh shoot, this is a three-man fight again. I wonder if not a whole lot of people are, oh yeah, of course nobody's going to be fighting the rogues. Nobody wants to fight rogues because rogues don't have good drops. They just give you kind of like the Peaslee little bits. Nothing more. I gotta give this game credit. The vegetation, I really like the art style. I know Pyro in chat was complaining that the the stone looked really like bleh. But at the same time, I actually prefer... Oh yeah, this is really loud. Okay, the stone looked really like kind of unconvincing, but I really like kind of the textureless look and feel. Oh, staying away from that. Oh good, we're an entire party of chain whippers. This should be easier. Because yeah, all we have to do is just keep our distance while he's in turtle jet mode. Problem solved. Stone looks too fake. See, I actually really like this style. Yeah, I mean, it looks like low poly, but it's not low poly. And it's kind of the logical continuation therein. And so, like, I actually really enjoy when games have this kind of visual style. Uh-oh. Yep, jump with F. Oh, that saves me some trouble. What's he doing? Oh, he's probably spitting... Yep. Spitting magma. I feel like this guy might actually be most dangerous just if you don't know his patterns. That, like, he might actually be a pretty easy hunt if you just know what you're doing. Is he lighting on fire? He kind of was lighting on fire? That might have actually been Soros's ability. I'm not entirely sure. Because, yeah, his tail thwack is not exactly the most dangerous. Oh, we took off a chunk of his tail. I wonder if this is one of those guys where you can actually chop the tail off multiple times. Uh-oh. I love the fact that you can stop, drop, and roll the fire away. That is a nice effect. Uh-oh. He's looking kind of like he's in rage mode. I'm just afraid he's gonna go into Super Burning Town. But it might just be him warming up here. Dunno. Hard to say. I'm gonna be kind of sad when they, Nope. Yep. I'm gonna be kind of sad when they inevitably... Oh, ow, ow, ooh, oh, god damn. That was a new one. Thank you, Soros, for being awesome. I'm looking really nice, actually. I don't know what kind of shit you have, but you have some nice shit. And he's gone. Butts. We probably went over here. Yeah, sucks that the map's always the same. Yep. That's... So the two things that they need to do ASAP are... They desperately need to come up with some new maps to fight on. I don't even mind, like, reusing a couple of maps. But the fact that there's only this singular map is going to get tiring. It's a beautiful map, don't get me wrong, but, you know, I want to see a little bit of, you know, Lava Land. I want to see a little bit of... Oh, he might actually be over there. I'll take a peek from this angle while I'm grabbing stuff. Oh, no. I just want to see multiple biomes as opposed to just, like, one area forever. Needs a tracking item. The maps are small enough that you don't really need the tracking item. Not yet, anyway. Is he down here? Yep. I could reasonably fight him on my own. I'm not entirely sure. But, you know, like a cave biome, a mountain biome, more oceanic biome. I think he saw me. I'm gonna hit the goat. There we go. Suck it, goat. Yeah, so the direction they run off in really does actually, determine where he shows back up. That's nice. I'm just gonna keep firing off flares. I assume they're just on the opposite side of the map. Oh, there they are. Is he healing? I wonder if they go to the vent to heal. Oh, yeah, his animations were messed up there. Still are, actually. It looks like he does not handle uneven terrain at all well. Like, he just kind of awkwardly glitches out a bit. But yeah, so, like, new map biomes would be wonderful, especially because this guy does not belong in big old grassy grassland. I am on top of him. And the other one would be, weapon variety. Because as much as I like the chain whips, I'm not going to want to be chain whip man forever. And it would be like, I don't know, it'd just be super satisfying being like, it'd be super satisfying having a couple of different weapons that I, like, really like to pull from. Huh, I glitched out. You're not supposed to be in infinite chain mode. Okay, he's starting to get a little bit toasty. Where's that other guy? Oh, he left. Literally, the other player just poofed. Huh, wonder why. Oh, there is a winter map. I still hope they, at least you know about the vents. Unfortunately, I wasted the vents earlier. Hopefully you got some healing moves to work with. I might, stay very cautiously here. I really do not know how injured this guy is. I mean, we took off the tip of his tail. I know health bars would, break these games, but they'd also be so satisfying, especially when you're on your own. Maybe that's one of those. Maybe a health bar would show up if, like, your party members start quitting. I can see that being, like, an actually fair thing. Okay. Is he? Really? Nope, now he is. Are you serious? I jumped and it still got me. I guess I was supposed to go over. I don't know. Okay. Well, whatever. It's impossible to talk about stuff while I'm playing this game. There's just too much going on. So did Wander finish why he's not playing with Bird and Keith? Because Bird doesn't have the game and Keith doesn't get it until September 1st. Because I got a spare copy of the Founders Silver, which means it's going to be a little bit before he shows up, which sucks. What was that? I have no idea. But yeah, so they won't be getting access to this game till later, or Keith won't. And I don't know if Bird's ever gonna play this with me. This strikes me as the kind of thing Bird might not actually like. I think he'd enjoy it for a little bit, but Bird does not appreciate games with repetitive content or grinding. Okay, that's fine. Okay. I don't know what he's up to, but he scares me. Just because I know one improper hit from this guy is going to set me very much on fire. And I'm not going to be able to survive that. It'd be cool if you could get some flame resist gear. Maybe you can? I don't know. At least this guy's kind of a pushover when he's in this mode, because it's just like, well, whip him. Whip him good. But yeah, Bird is more of kind of like a quick yuck kind of guy. Anything that actually requires like patience, timing, or or grinding, he is just not into. Nice part is, this is probably one of those few games that I'll actually be able to grind off camera and not feel guilty about. It's like, okay, well, I'd fought this thing like a billion times while I was just chilling out rendering videos. So now I've got a new axe. Okay, so he's probably... Yep. I'm just gonna run the fuck away this time. Yeah, it seems safer than trying to jump over the fire ring. Maybe you can't jump over it once it's divided up, actually. Like, he might not actually... I might not be able to Jack be nimble, Jack be quick this guy. When it's had some time to, like, grow up. Makes sense. God damn, this is a hunt. In and of its own right. We've got a third phase. That's rough. "15 minutes. I mean, at least I've got a fairly accomplished partner, though I'm not entirely sure what they're wearing. Because Soros most definitely is like... He's wearing something similar to what I got, but it's not the same. I don't know. Interesting question. I think it's in beta. The armor doesn't have a set bonus yet. Oh no, there very much are set bonuses for this game. So currently I've got a Berserker set bonus and a stamina bonus. There are set bonuses. You just have to get to them. Personally, I'd actually really like it if they had a little bit more of the like freeform version. That the freeform version that Monster Hunter did, but this works too. As long as the game is like properly designed around it, it doesn't really bother me one way or another. I will admit I rather enjoy this guy's design because it makes him really easy to hit. Unfortunate part is that we came into this with 3, and so I think this guy is scaled for 3. And so we're having a bit of a rough time just... We're having a bit of a rough time getting him to even, like, go down. He's starting to get a little bit burpy. Okay. It's not it yet. Get real close. It's cool that his head, like, actually tracks you. The animations for these guys are solid. Okay. Is that... No, that's not it yet. Okay, that's probably it. Fairly soon. I'm gonna keep my distance. Getting torchied here would be a bad move. Actually, I've got this here. Might as well use this now. Oh, it died. We both just, like, check out and go heal. Whoops. Alright, did we get a dull scale from that? I need more dull scales, but it didn't... I don't know. Damage dealer. That is a pretty mask. I mean, it makes him kind of look like a bug. That's probably the scare for Scrave. Your rank E. Thanks. Well, one way or another, we got him down. So I can stop trying to farm him. I like the rogue monsters, but unfortunately you're not going to get as many players doing them. Which sucks. Maybe running solo might actually work better. He's Blue Beetle. He really is. He really does have, like, the Blue Beetle helmet going on there. That's an astute observation. Okay, unfortunately we don't get, like, anything fun out of that. If the Owlbear armor blueprint, whatever that can be crafted. I have it, but I don't have the materials for it. If you notice, I already have the gauntlets and the Actually, do I have? Oh, I didn't actually equip the gauntlets. Yeah, I got the gauntlets for it, but we gotta get the full set. I'm not entirely sure if I want the full set, though. The problem with the full set is it just doesn't look super cool.
Be, Captain?